Hey Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline and fans. You're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision on what comic books to buy. And today, guys, on Comic Frontline, we are continuing our Marvel Legacy coverage, and I have the privilege of covering the Guardians of the Galaxy Legacy title, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. Technically, we're on issue number 146. It's got the cool cover here back with Infinity Gauntlet, so that's pretty neat. And then if you want to see really what the main cover is, that's what it looks like inside, as you get to see Gamora reaching for the Infinity Gems, or now as they call it, stones. I like gems better. It's more nostalgic. I don't know why they're still not called gems. I guess it has to do with the movie. This book is written by Gerry Duggan, and the artwork is done by Marcus Tu. When this book was re-released for the all-new, all-different, or whatever Marvel Now it was, I didn't like the artwork in it, but the artwork this time around is much improved. I feel like the characters are more descriptive. There's nice, decent types of one-page pinup pages, which is nice. The characters have good facial expressions on here as well. So, and then Rocket looks like Rocket. The characters look good, and you can see here that they're Nova Corps members in this issue, and I'll describe it in a minute. So overall, the artwork looks good. All right, so let's talk about this issue now, shall we? So, first things first is we wind up seeing, I guess, what's going to be the bad guys going forward, because you don't see them the rest of the issue. They're the 13 Talons of the Brotherhood of Raptors, which seems like a very long name to begin with. Now, I know a little bit about Guardians, not too much of them, so I'm not sure where they really fit in, but they're the evil ones in here. And really, they've been researching or sending spies in to on the Nova Corps, because the Nova Corps has been newly formed. They have this new, I guess, like asteroid that's an asteroid/spaceship, and they call it the Rock. And this is a newly formed team. They're just ragtag bunch of people that are like, hey, yeah, I'll become, Nova Corps. Their leader is from Earth. They have a low morale. They're just not feeling it, but it's a start. You got to start somewhere, right? And it looks like some of their best members, for some reason, I don't know why, this is based off of the last issue or whatnot, the Guardians of the Galaxy are team of the Nova Corps. Now, it looks like they've joined the Corps, maybe to find out more information on where the Infinity Gems are. So I think that was their main purpose. And part of the team here is Ant-Man, and this is actually Scott Lang. So I guess he's done some bad things on Earth, and so he decided to join the Guardians of the Galaxy, and that's why he's with them. So when they join the ranks, they get to do different things. You get to see them split up so they interact with more of the core members. When we wind up seeing Gamora and Ant-Man join together to go to the ship to rescue people, and we think that maybe by the time you get to the end of the issue, it might have been a setup. We don't know yet. But what happens, and this is when the issue turns south for me. Everything was good up until this point, is Scott Lang runs into Scott Lang runs into Ultron. And Ultron has been taking over different hosts, different people, or this spaceship, or whatever it is. And I was just kind of like, really? Like, we got to go to Ultron just because Scott Lang is in this? And they do this countless battle against Ultron, which fills up the whole entire second half of the issue. And even when they get to find their survivors, we wind up seeing that Ultron still wasn't defeated, and they're fighting a whole bunch of Ultrons. And that's the end of the issue. So what did I think about this? As a Marvel Legacy issue, this didn't hit home for me. I like the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think they're good. There was a couple mentions in there with Richard Rider about how Star-Lord, finds out that he's alive. Again, a couple mentions of the stones or gems in here, but nothing that really kind of made it like a legacy title. at all. And it was just, hey, Scott Lang is on this team. Let's have him go against his, most formidable foe, and that's Ultron. And how many times have we seen that before? Like, I wasn't blown away by this. It was a great story up until they came to Ultron. Once they reached Ultron, completely went downhill for me. It wasn't even really a good setup, in my opinion, either, for what's to come here either. You saw some of the foes or the enemies in the beginning, one page, done. The best part is when you got to see them become core members, and there's a bunch of loser core members in there, and them trying to, put together this team. So, not really that great for me this time around. I'm going to give it the next issue to see where it goes. I'm interested in the story, how it will progress with the gems and whatnot. So, in the end, I got to give it just an average score, a 3 out of 5. I was kind of disappointed by this one. So, guys, leave me in the comments below what you thought of Guardians of the Galaxy issue number 146. Did you agree? Did you disagree? And fans, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. Until that next comic book review, check out comicfrontline.com. You can also become members of our Discord, where we have all kinds of chat rooms, and you can talk to us 24/7 of the day. You can also watch us on our live stream each and every Tuesday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we talk about nothing but comics media, our top 5, and a whole bunch more. So again, guys, thank you for watching, and this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Keep reading, guys. Bye.